spawn here at the top right. We got our red Protoss playing for Alpha X. Put your hands together for Astrea.
And in the bottom left-hand corner in the blue, we have Hero. What's the depreciation stand for again? Oh, goodness. I am so not in this scene anymore.
Dragon Phoenix Gaming?
Oh, right. Yeah, Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Sorry, I'm not really watching all the teams anymore. I do still watch big events or do stuff like this with you here. But I'm not aware of who is in which team anymore that much, so I am sorry for that.
Oh no, it's okay.
Anyways, a little bit of electrocuting here at main base. Shouldn't electrocute people if you want to make friends.
Yes, that's some good advice.
Okay, that's an interesting opening here from Astrea. I mean, obviously not unheard of. One gate expand. Usually you see that against Terran, not so much against Protoss. But Hero does the same thing, so... Or, well, almost the same thing. He's getting the cybernetics core before he's getting the expansion here. So he'll have more useful units sooner.
Yeah, looks like Hero going for a proxy Stargate. So I'm expecting Oracles to come out of that. So looks like he's gonna go ahead and try to punish Astrea for going, greedy here. Now Astrea, he does have the probe at his opponent's side. He does see that there is no nexus. He sees there's no tech buildings to speak of. He's got to have an inclination that there is something going on in terms of a proxy.
He knows. I mean, I'm very certain he knows. He's got a Stalker up here he did have a Stalker up here in the main mineral line. He's putting down a shield battery to improve his reaction time a little bit, like to make it easier for him to react to possible oracles. But I'm pretty certain, and again, I'm sorry, I don't know if that's me.
Game paused.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. There's no. It doesn't say.
Also legs.
All right, we're gonna give it a go. So hopefully everything is alright.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got that shield battery, so Astrea should be alright here. Yeah, Heroes is like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave because I'm not getting anything. But there's a second Oracle on the way too, and that is going to make a little bit of a difference.
Alright, here we go. Zap zap away. And only getting 2. Oh wow, actually loses one to the Oracles. And that is going to be huge for Astrea. He doesn't have to worry about leaving some Stalkers behind. He can just throw down a shield battery in his second mineral line.
He might be getting the...
Wow!
Oh, wow.
What in the world? This is just like the best start for Astrea. Although he does lose his 6 pros, but killing those 2 Oracles. And remember, he did get his Nexus quicker because he went for a 1 gate. Expand, so you can see even though he lost 6 probes, he's still much further ahead in terms of the worker count, up 9, now 10. And 10, yeah, if he wanted to, he can just go for a counterattack.
I think he finally spotted where that Stargate is. I don't think that Stargate is going to do an awful lot anymore. And Hero, he does what Day 9 suggests, when behind Dark Shrine, of course. I mean, who else should save the day if not for the Dark Templars? But I'm not sure how much Dark Templars are going to do here. First, I suppose Astrea can suspect that there's going to be Dark Templars, because of course he knows that saying as well. And he's already getting an Observer, so Dark Templars should not be doing anything here. Or at least not an awful lot. Getting a third, really quick.
Oh no, the Observer is going across the map. Just when the DTs are going in, oh boy. Okay, he's getting a second Observer. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I think he's good. I think he's fine. Wow. Yeah. Absolutely. If the DTs don't work, nothing will. That's what Hero just thought, I think.
And spawning here at the top right, we got our red Protoss. He is red hot. He is 4-0 right now. He's on the 4-game winning streak. Can he make it? Can he make it 5 in a row? It is Alpha X's Astrea.
He is absolutely on a roll. Wow. But yeah, in the left corner, bottom left corner, we have in the blue for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Hero. I personally really hope we are going to see a full best of 5 here in the finals. I mean, there has to be one full series, right? And what could it be better than a Protoss versus Protoss between two really phenomenal players?
Yeah, absolutely. And if memory serves me right, it will be pretty sweet because, I mean, if this goes to a 5th game, because I believe now, if you guys in the viewers in the live chat can correct me if I'm mistaken, but if memory serves me right, Astrea and Hero faced against one another in recently in the GSL Code S group stages, and Hero was able to defeat Astrea pretty convincingly, and so that kind of dashed some of the hopes of Astrea's dream of advancing in the GSL Code S tournament. But if he can kind of pull out the victory, Astrea, there will be kind of a bit of a sweet revenge from that.
Yeah, I was about to. Oh, look at that! We again have a sneaky pylon here from Hero in the top left hand this time, right by the Zelnaga tower. But yeah, maybe Astrea is like, yeah, I won against Zoo, and I lost to Zoo before, so I lost to Hero before, and now I win against him. And how about we also make that a 3-0? I would not put that past Astrea, looking at how well he played against Zoo.
Okay, yeah. So the people in the live chat is confirming, yeah. So from what I remember was that Astrea did play good. He did play really well. It went to a game 3, and Astrea was actually ahead at one point in game 3, if I recall. And then Hero was able to pull it back and then take Astrea out. So we'll see how this is going to be a best of 5, not a best of 3. So a little bit different. And we'll see. Yep. Also, Astrea can kind of pull up a rabbit out of his sleeve, as he does send an adept here into the natural. Sees no nexus to speak of, and his spidey senses should be tingling.
They absolutely should be tingling. I mean, he did not get to see that there's no tech building whatsoever in this main base just yet, but seeing no nexus, but this type of buildings here at the front, he should absolutely be like, what are you up to, my friend? You see that? Yes, he found the proxy as well, so he knows what's going on.
Yeah, looks like that's the reason why he elected to go for Void Rays instead of Oracles or Phoenixes. Oh, gotta be careful. Don't want to get caught. Okay, you know what? I think he's fine. Not a lot of stalkers here.
Yeah, he's getting a second Void Ray as well. And fighting up that ramp for Hero is going to be tricky. A lot more tricky than for Astrea defending down the ramp. So Astrea should be fine here, I think.
Yeah, he does have the tools. I mean, on paper, technically, Stargate openings do counter Robo openings. So as long as he's able to keep his Void Rays alive and, you know, potentially even snipe off the War Prism with the Void Ray, that will kind of completely shut this down. He's got the wall off, so he doesn't need to worry about Adepts Shadens. So yeah, really well defended.
Yeah, and this is even a full wall here. Nothing comes in. The one thing that Astrea doesn't have is detection, so Hero might be like, yeah, well, how about some DTs, for example? But there is an Oracle on the way here for Astrea, so as long as that doesn't run out of energy, he's fine. No Dark Shrine to be seen on Hero's side.
Yeah, the good thing about Oracles is that even if, you know, they're not used for Revelations on those DTs, I think they still find damage, you know, some way, somehow.
Stasis wards are great tools as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I'm loving this decision here by Astrea to still pump out Void Rays, because let's be honest, Void Rays, especially in PvP, has kind of gone out of style. Like back in the day, like there was this build that I loved where you would just make like, I think like 3 or 4 Void Rays with maybe a mortar or 2, and then some bunch of gateway units, and just make a timing attack, and it was just so powerful because of the Void Ray charge up. Nowadays Void Ray is not as popular, but you know, he can still make it happen, because right now he suffered no damage from that attack that Hero was attempting. He got his economy was much better because of that, and he has a lot of income for the production. So like you can see him adding more gateways. Well, right now he's only, let's see, how many gateways does he have? Only 1 gateway. So I guess not happening, but he could have definitely like made a timing push and just ended the game right here.
Well, he's definitely going to be able to maybe delay this third base a little bit, potentially. As long as he keeps his Void Rays alive, he should be alright. Oh well. Nope. Hero defends the base, and it finishes up.
Oh man, that was just such a lost opportunity for Astrea, I feel like.
He lost one of the Void Rays. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't. Just for some reason it looked like 3 Void Rays, but it wasn't. Ooh. Yeah, this is looking like a really tough fight here for Astrea. He does have a... This does not look good for Astrea, actually. This does not... Or... maybe?
Yeah.
The Nexus finishes.
This is so unfortunate for Astrea. Like, this was his game to lose, and it looks like he's kind of giving it away back into Astrea, or to Hero's favor. I mean, he's still ahead in the worker count, but Hero is ahead on the army supply. And with Blink Micro, with Hero's really great Blink Micro, I think he can kind of whittle down the army of Astrea, especially with no Void Rays left.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. And now that he lost the Archon as well, I mean, it's still kind of... I mean, not terrible. Hero just lost 6 workers on his end. That puts him in still, like, economy-wise, in a pretty peculiar situation. And I think we entirely missed that Astrea actually went for these Dark Templars. And they are rocking that main base and the natural.
Oh, yeah. You know, actually, Hero mistakenly did not recall his Observer. He recalled all his Stalkers, but he did not recall his Observer. So that's why these DTs are still hacking away in his mineral line. And this is going to buy Astrea so much time. And this is, this is going to be, I think, the play for Astrea to kind of start climb himself back because it looked kind of scary for him a little bit there with less army supply. But now that he brought a hero back home and he's safe back at his side, yeah, I'm now liking Austria's position.
Yeah, now his position is so really, really good at this point. He's getting a 4th base, he's warping in more army. He still has these DTs in the backhand as well. I mean, of course he would have to warp in more, but they did so much damage. He's 21 workers ahead, and especially in a mirror matchup, you as hero, you really do not want to be down that many workers. You can never catch up on that unless you do damage yourself. But so far, hero didn't do that. Not enough, at least.
Yeah, especially with a mirror matchup because both players got the same macro mechanics. So if you're down by 23 workers like he is right now, it's gonna be really hard to catch back up for sure.
This is gonna be super interesting, and also these stasis wards. This is gonna be.
Oh, looks like Hero does see that.
Yeah, he did see it. He triggered it with just 1 Stalker, so that was great for him. But it does look like Astrea on the high ground here, still in a better fighting position. Great concave. Well, it was a great concave, not so much anymore. But I don't think Hero can salvage this. Double the army supply for Astrea. And Astrea doesn't even bother jumping on top of that Immortal. He jumps straight towards the War Prison, being like, nope, no reinforcements for you. That's a 2-0.
Spawning here at the bottom left, he is the red Protoss from Alpha X. It is Astrea.
And as you just mentioned, there is absolutely no room for errors here anymore for Hero. He has to bring it up right now. Well, I just spoiled it. Whatever. In the top right-hand corner, we have Hero. Oh my god, I just spoiled it. Good damn it.
Nah, it happens. Like, you're not, you haven't made it as a caster unless either you haven't experienced the caster curse, where you say something happens and then something completely doesn't happen, or if you just introduce the player's name ahead of time.
Yep. Or you forget to unmute yourself at the start of the cast.
Yes. Or switch scenes.
Oh my goodness, that's happened countless times. Oh my god. I had such a good introduction 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And then I was like, oh, I just talked 2 minutes without realizing I'm not unmuted. I'm still muted. God damn it. Oh well, it happens. And we are again looking, Hero is like, no early Nexus for you, buddy. I know what you're gonna do with that. And he just blocks that natural. I like that.
Yeah, these past 2 games, Astrea has been going kind of on the greedier side, so Hero recognizing this, gonna go ahead and commit to the pylon block here.
Guess what? Astrea's like, pylon there? Fine, I'll just take the other base. It's okay. I can handle that. It's crazy. But this time, Hero also expands rather early. So, I'm curious what we're gonna see here. Really curious. A bit of a harassing here as well at Astrea's front. Does Hero know about that base? No! Hero does not know about the additional base that Astrea put down. Astrea does lose a bunch of workers here though. But he's also getting all of these stalkers. Wow. And he still manages, resource-wise, still manages it to come out on top of that.
Oh man, brilliant probe Michael Dara saves.
Yep.
And now, Eco Workers Of course, Hero, like you said, doesn't scout that other base, so he's kind of right now probably thinking like, Austria's on one base, like. Or actually, maybe he saw the probe moving out. Who knows?
That's possible, yeah. I mean, he didn't see it with his vision yet, but yeah, if he saw the probe moving there, then yeah, he might be able to assume it's there. But if Astrea manages it to establish this base, that's in his third base location, or fourth base location even, he will have a very safe natural to still be taken. So this could very well spiral down really, really hard on heroes, and we'll see. Astrea is still ahead in workers. He's like one worker, like half a worker ahead. Well, now not anymore, but this is... He's not missing a beat, and I think now Hero's like, oh, yeah, I get it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's usually not good news, especially because Austria did go for these Oracles, so those Oracles can definitely decrease the amount of workers, like right now. And so usually when the Protoss that has gone for the Stargate opening with the Oracle opening, it's going to tend to lag behind on the worker count because, of course, you know, their Nexus is going to be a bit slower. But seeing that Austria's worker count was even, and he's got the Oracles, is like Hero's going to have a bit of troublesome keeping up with the probe, with the worker count there, at least tying up with Austria.
Yeah, and Astrea now can save this. It can take this absolutely safe third base in his natural, and be like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Exactly nothing, because Hero can't be doing anything about it. No, he doesn't have the tools for doing anything about it. Maybe that Immortal will cut it? I don't know. I somehow don't think so. This is interesting. This is gonna be... Oh,
wow.
Some army gets caught. Both players have blink, so there's that.
Even landing some stasis traps on the 4 Stalker there.
Yeah.
I believe that 4 Stalker hit squad was gonna, because usually you have 4 Stalkers to one shot probe, so catching that, Austria is gonna be able to make sure there's no backdoor, like all of a sudden 4 Stalkers in the mineral line. And yeah, looks like Austria, he's pretty much got his eyes on the entire map. Got the revelation on the army, knows where his army is at, and will be able to put his army in position. And here we go. Immortal though, they're at Hero's side. Oh!
Great stasis ward there. 6 or 7, 8 Stalkers did get caught there, and everything else is being absolutely ripped to shreds.
Oh my goodness!
Whatever Astrea smoked, I want some of that.